Habíamos planteado una pregunta respecto a por qué Vygotsky, por qué crees tú que Vygotsky ahora es tan interesante para una comunidad de psicólogos y de profesores, pues mucho más amplia, ¿no?, de lo que imaginábamos hace 10 o 15 años.
I think one of the main reasons was a shift in pedagogical approaches, so that and instead of education being what Freire calls the banking notion of education, where teachers just transfer knowledge into the brains of students, there's a movement to look at how to get students more involved in their own learning, and how to help them to construct knowledge. And Vygotsky's theory really helped to provide a theoretical foundation for this kind of an approach, because the essence of Vygotsky's work is social interaction and dialogue, and that's the way that students are going, and children make meaning of the world, is through interaction with the adults, and that children or students will learn best in classrooms if they are given the opportunity to interact with others, to talk about ideas, to become engaged in a different kind of education. And I think that's one of the big reasons that Vygotsky's work has become so popular now. I think it's also his explanation of the difference between spontaneous or everyday and scientific concepts, that it's a process that if we're really going to be student-centered and have student-centered teaching classrooms, then we really need to know more about how students learn. And that's something that goes right to the heart of what he's talking about, is that learning process. And so that's another reason, is the insights that he provides to the learning process. And as I mentioned, the people get attracted to the notion of the zone of proximal development. It's the way it's usually portrayed is you have a novice and an expert, and a novice can do more with help, and so that's not all that insightful. I mean, it's just on an obvious level. But I think what it's getting teachers to do is to realize the starting point of that they have to find out what the starting point is of their student, and then to have their education, their teaching be related to the student. And so I think that's a big thing, is that Vygotsky helps teachers put their eyes on the students.